Hello, Taurus singles. Welcome to or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, God, I screwed up my intro. How about that? This is just something I say like what 2 or 3 times a day. Anyway, yeah, welcome to or welcome back to Timsy's Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, today we are doing a singles read, as you probably know from the title and the thumbnail. This is spurring off the full moon in Virgo all signs overview I done. You had the Ace of Swords in reverse for that. Now the Ace of Swords in reverse is an energy of lying. Okay, perhaps someone is lying to you, perhaps you are lying to yourself. We won't really know until we actually get the read going. Okay, so our person has fallen out. This is why Tims's Naked Tarot is called Tims's Naked Tarot, because I use a playing deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read with or about. And in this case, it is a much younger air sign. We're talking like about 18 years plus younger than you. Okay, so all that being said, shall we see what the cut cards have to say? This is basically the backing up or confirming or adding a little bit extra to that Ace of Swords in reverse. We got the King of Swords. Okay, and what else have we got? We got the Empress. Oh, nice. So the King of Swords is an energy of taking charge of the situation, knowing the truth and acting upon it. But in this particular case, you might not be acting upon the truth. You might be acting upon what you believe is the truth, which is actually a lie. And this is if you're lying to yourself, you're acting upon that, or if someone else is lying to you, you're acting upon that particular lie. So you could be acting on the wrong things. With the Empress in there, though, there is this energy of positivity, fertility, rightness, finding out, knowing that you're being lied to one way or another. Okay. And perhaps you're lying to yourself about being in an Empress energy. Yeah, perhaps it's like, well, no, it's being modest. It's, oh, well, I'm not lucky. It just is what it is, and things like that. Okay. And so the way we'll do the energy is who this person is in a little bit more detail. Okay, this younger air sign. To do how they connect to you or how they approach you, in the sense of if you haven't actually met this person yet, how they approach you. If you have met this person, how they're connecting to you. And the potential overall outcome is the 10 of Wands. Now I say potential because we can all get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. An overall energy of strength as well. Okay, so it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. You have plenty of other star signs in your birth chart. Go and check one of those other ones out. There is a link for the all signs overview in the description, just the same as every other video I do. And well, as long as there's an all signs overview, what goes with that video. And yeah, see if anything else resonates with you. Go and watch that one instead. Okay, so Queen of Cups. This is this younger air sign. They're loving, they're caring, they're sharing. Okay, they're happy to share their emotions, their love with you. We'll leave it at that for now. Let's see what the clarifiers are. We've got the Ace of the Queen of Wands, we got the Moon, we got the 8 of Cups, and we have got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Now, I'm going to say with that many queens out in this person's energy, they could very well be the Empress in this read. Okay, and such they're the more feminine side of this connection, and they are the ones which, I don't know, maybe you're sort of idolizing, worshipping, lying to yourself about perhaps, or again, they could be lying to you. Okay, yes, they could be telling you how they feel about you, how much they love you and all that. But with the Queen of Wands there, especially as the Queen of Wands is looking at the moon, we'll cover that in a second, Yeah, that could be where the light is. That could be where the Ace of Swords in reverse is, because the Queen of Wands is someone who could be nice as pie to your face, but then a little bit bitchy and stabbing you in the back as soon as you turn your back on them. Okay? So they could be telling you all this heartfelt stuff, but maybe they don't mean it. The reason I say that, because the Queen of Wands is looking at the moon, is because the moon is all about like the things left in the dark, the secret things, so to speak. And they could be secretly doing something behind your back. Now, yes, we could go down the extremes that they could be seeing someone else behind your back while they're trying to get together with you. Or it could be that they have someone already established in a relationship with them while they're trying to get with you. So they could be coming in as a third party. But it could be something as simple as they're trying to arrange a surprise party for you. The secret being that they're doing it so they can get close to you. Okay, so don't always just jump on the worst case scenario, the negative. There is always positive. There's always, in everything, there's a positive and a negative to it. Okay, and the energies affect us in different ways. It's the same energy, but it affects us in different ways. Okay, so let's take this Eight of Cups, for example. The Eight of Cups is all about movement. For some of you, this could be talking about changing jobs. Okay, because it's movement from one job to another. It could be a house move. Okay, it affects us in different ways. It could just be going for a walk in the park with this person, but this is their Eight of Cups. So they're in the process of moving from something what's not working for them and moving towards something that is working for them, or they hope is working for them. Okay, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles at the end, looking at this Eight of Cups. They're giving to this Eight of Cups. They're nurturing this Eight of Cups. You could possibly be the person that they are trying to move towards. Okay, on the positive side. On the negative side, you could be the person they're moving away from. Crossing this, we have got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victorious. This person seems to be victorious all the time. They seem to be in the right place at the right time. They appear to be lucky. That Empress energy again. The Six of Wands is also a recognition of just a recognition for your hard work, recognition for their hard work. Maybe you see them working hard and you recognize that. Okay, which then leads us to the Six of Wands, and it could also just be saying it leads us to the Six of Wands. Okay, so the Six of Wands, how this person connects to you in one way or another, how they approach you in one way or another. Possibly they approach you because they recognize your hard work, they recognize what you are and how you are. Okay, or they approach you victoriously. They're coming off some sort of big win of some description, and they're thinking, well, why not? Let's try the let's try Taurus over there. I've just won this one. Let's see if I can win Taurus as well, whatever that may be. So we've got the Empress cut card. I love it. I love it. We got the Three of Wands coming out. We got the Knight of Pentacles, and we got the Four of Cups. Okay, so how they connect with you is the Empress card. Now, this is them taking control of the feminine side of things. They're taking control of their energy. Their victory, their recognition is the fact that they have elevated to that Empress level. Okay, and they've managed to get all four queens into their life, and they're working well with this four queens, and it's taking all the positives off them. It's attractive, it's loving, it's caring, it's nurturing. They know the difference between right. Oh, got hair in my mouth. Hang on a second. They know the difference between right and wrong. They know what's good, what's bad, and all that lovely stuff. Okay, this is also an energy of like fertility and luck, and that's possibly what they're bringing into your life. While you're around them, you might feel younger, fresher, invigorated. Okay, because that's the kind of energies the Empress will bring with her. And I say her, this person could be a he, could be a she, doesn't really matter. It is just an energy we are dealing with, and when it comes to energies, there is no he or she. Okay, there is feminine, there is masculine, and they are like the types of energy, if you will. Masculines being sort of more in control, in charge, feminines being more loving, caring, nurturing, etc. Okay, with the Three of Wands coming out here, they're setting the intention of doing something. As I said, with this Six of Wands, maybe they've just come off the back of one big win and they're thinking, okay, I can win Taurus over now. Yeah, so they're setting the intentions, they're planning and preparing this. They're not coming in too fast, they're not coming in too hard. In fact, they're coming in quite slow. But then the reason they're coming in slow is because they're trying to make sure that everything is just right. Now, this could be a trap slowly closing around you, perhaps. They could be angling you into a corner so you can't escape, that sort of energy. But it is an energy of preparing themselves for the next step, and that next step is with you, because the Four of Cups at the end there is kind of like the missing ingredient. Okay, it is sometimes an energy of boredom or an energy of, I'm going to say, disgruntledness of what you have, and you're looking for something more. Okay, in some depictions of this would normally be like someone's looking at three things in front of them and they don't look entirely happy with it. That's where the boredom bit comes into it. But then just like in the background of the card, there was like something being offered to them from the clouds, shall we say, and that is like the missing ingredient. Realization, in this particular case, it's the realization that it's you, Taurus. Okay, the Ten of Swords, though, they could be coming off of a bit of a bad ending of some description. Maybe they got fired from a job. That could be a bad ending. Maybe they've just recently broken up with what they thought was their soulmate or forever person, or just a long-term serious relationship, and it was a bit of a messy emotional breakup. Okay, so they're coming off this, and that's how they're coming in towards you. So you could be a rebound, but I feel it could be an okay rebound. Okay, right underneath that is the Six of Wands again. Okay, even though they're coming off this really bad ending, they still feel victorious. Okay, it's like they've just lost the battle, but they've won the war because of it. Okay, 10 of Wands, outcome for you, potential outcome for you. This I'm actually going to say this is the breaking of the 10 of Wands. The burdens you have been carrying are now over and done with. I suppose in a way this could be, I don't know, a divorce type reading. Perhaps this is the person you were with and you're breaking up with them, and they're breaking up with you, and it's a bit painful and all that, but it's the burdens are broken. The pretense of keeping a relationship going just for the sake of something doesn't have to be done anymore, because it's all being broken up and you're coming out and everything's out in the open. Everyone knows, that sort of lovely stuff, and it breaks the burdens. Those burdens of hiding it all and not worrying about it all are no longer there. Okay, that's shit me. Look at that, the Emperor coming out there. Yeah. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles is a learning energy. Okay, you're going to be learning something from this ending. It is an ending. It's a 10. All 10s are endings. So you're going to learn something from this ending, and it's going to allow you to move forward, and it allows you to embrace your masculine energy. Okay, it allows you to embrace your dominance over all the kings and have all the positive sides of the king's energy coming out. I do feel for some of you this is the person you're breaking up from. Okay, they're quite a bit younger than you. They're I don't know, you were both younger when you got together, obviously, and it's kind of like you've sort of grown up and wanted different things, so to speak. But by this breakup, it's allowing you both to develop into what you're meant to be, not necessarily what you were trying to, the molds you were trying to fit into. So You become the emperor. You start taking charge of your life. You start taking control of things you want. Okay, and well, they're in charge of their life. They're taking control of things in their life. This could literally be saying that this is a female, this is a male. Okay, you are male, possibly watching this. Let me know in the comments if you're female or male. There you go. But it's sort of saying that you are taking more control of life and things. And the Nine of Cups there is you become emotionally free. Okay, it's kind of like, I'm not going to say you were hoping and dreaming for it, but I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where you've been in a relationship you no longer want to be in, and you're sticking with it for some reason, whatever the reason is. It's normally never good enough to actually stick with it, but you're lying to yourself that you're saying it should be that I stick with this for whatever reason, for the kids, for the house, for the job, for whatever. But you kind of hope that something happens to make it all break up. Something, so you don't want to be the one to do it, but you hope that something else happens which does do it. That's kind of this energy here, and it emotionally fulfills you that it has happened. Okay, and in turn it allows you to charge on forward. You've got the Eight of Cups up here, or they've got the Eight of Cups up there. They're moving away from something they're not happy with and moving towards something that they want to be with. Now this could be swing both ways. This could be they're moving away from you, as I said up there. It could be moving towards you, and this is an energy of movement again, driving forward, heading off in the direction you want to go. But it's also an energy of defeating the odds. Okay, which swings this back to being the positive side of the love reading, the negative side being the fact that you're breaking up with someone. The positive side of the reading, you're actually meeting someone. Okay, and you sort of meet this person and you never thought for 1 minute you had a chance with them. Okay, and they're much younger, for example. Yeah, and you think, God, well, what would they see in this old codger? Okay, and so it is that sort of like defeating the odds energy. We do, and this emperor and this empress also work as a divine couple. Okay, it allows you to sort of get together and gel together. Neither one works perfectly without the other. Okay, too much of one energy does not work well unless you're getting the input of another energy, the opposite type of energy from somewhere. Okay, which this sort of says that perhaps they're the empress, you are the emperor, and that's what makes the relationship work. Or it could be saying that as you split up, they become the empress and you become the emperor. Okay, crossing this is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is the juggling things around, making things work. Okay, I'm actually kind of like, I don't know, getting the feeling that everything was up in the air, and this is now everything's starting to settle down and fall into place, and you can see where it's meant to go and how it's meant to be. Okay, let's just have a look at what your person would like to say to you. Let's see what this younger air sign would like to say to you. While I'm shuffling this, I will just point out with the ages on these cards, it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical age between you. It could be like a mental age. It could be an emotional age gap, so to speak. Yes, you might both be the same age, but one of you acts like a child. Okay, so it could be something like that, or it could even be a spiritual age gap. You're here on this planet for the 4th, 5th, 12th time, and it could be that they're on this planet for like the 2nd or 3rd time. Okay, so a load of cards fell out. We got believe. You're too good for me. Yes, just there. I can't hurt them. Why me? And do you love me? And so this is a sort of a mixed bag of things they would like to say to you. It could be the fact that, well, I'm doing a reading for more than one person, okay, to start with. So there could be a few different answers for a few of you. This believe is this energy down here, this Chariot. Yeah, this against the odd energy. Yeah, why would anyone want to be with me? Okay, why would someone younger than me want to be with me? Just believe in it. Okay, they sort of want to say to you, just believe. I do. Okay, and do you love me? That is just a general energy of both sides of this. Even if you are in the breakup with someone, this is, but do you love me? That's all you really want, and you just want that confirmation. And it might be a case of, yes, I do love you, but I love you more like a brother or sister now than a lover or something like that. You're too good for me. That could be your energy. Well, it wouldn't be their energy coming to you again, but that could be this Chariot energy again. It's against the odds. They feel that you're too good for them, and why would you want me? I can't hurt them. That could be and perhaps why the breakup is happening, because they got together with someone else and they love them more than they love you, and they can't hurt them, but they're willing to hurt you, which isn't nice, but it is what it is sometimes. Yes, just there. And why me? They are sort of both energies of kind of like, yes, let's just meet there, or yes, let's just do it there, sort of energy. And why me is like an energy of, well, why me? Why has this happened to me? Okay, so let's just see what was at the bottom of the deck after all that as well. Yeah. Oh, I reread our messages. Now that could be for some of you who are in the breakup, and perhaps I want to tell you that they do actually, they still have feelings for you. You have to remember, even if they hate you now, they did love you at one point. And yeah, they might reminisce, they might look back at old happy messages and things like that and think, where did it all go wrong? But that could be a learning exercise for them, or a learning exercise for you. Yeah, to try not to do the same thing again in a future relationship. Okay, so that is the end of your read, Taurus. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button and let me know that you like this video. If you didn't like this video for any reason, you can hit the thumbs down button. I don't mind, it's absolutely fine. But let me know in the comments why, because that way I might be able to do something about it in the future. Okay, all that being said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest you do so, because that way you'll be volunteering your energies to the tarot team pot, which will then make reads like this resonate with you on a more personal level in future. Just there somewhere in a couple of seconds or so will be coming up a link that will help you subscribe to my channel if you are very new and you don't know how to do that. Just here is going to be a video link to a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, but it also means it's probably going to be a video that the universe thinks has something in there you need to know. Just underneath that will be the link to the new moon in Virgo reads I done, which were for singles as well, by the way, which was about 6 to 7 months ago. Okay, and it could be that there is a connection between the two. Maybe that was the beginning of the end for you and this is the end, or perhaps that was the beginning of something new and this is now the end of something old. Things like that. Okay, so until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you will be good out there.